Hi, this is Jerry Myron with RectorSeal, and this class is on coil cleaners as well as new product introduction. Coil cleaners are a wide selection of products designed to remove grease, contaminants, particulates, and thoroughly clean HVAC coils, condenser and AC coils, and components. They are critical to maintain a properly functioning system because the effect of dirty coils can cause limited heat transfer, reduces the airflow, especially across the AC coil. Dirty coils can result in increased energy costs due to the equipment's reduced efficiency dropping by as much as 30%. And with the system having to work harder than it's designed to operate, that can lead to costly repairs or replacement. RectorSeal has been a market leader in coil cleaners, following the acquisition of Stewart Hall since 1996. Now let's learn more about Stewart Hall's innovations in coil cleaners.
I started with RectorSeal in 1996. Prior to that, I was with Stewart Hall Chemical Corporation. It was a small company. I was the only chemist at the company, did all the development work, was also the operations manager. We worked very closely with the air conditioning repair people, the heating repair people. We didn't work without input from the field. We decided to go into the HVAC industry, and I was given the task to develop their full coil cleaner line. So when we went into heating, air conditioning, and ventilation, we decided to become a national company. Our key to success at the time for Stewart Hall Chemical was the development of Renews, the first high foaming alkaline cleaner, which performed as well as the acids, but did not carry the hazard. Initially, we had to go out and do demonstrations, and the market was skeptical. But as we did the demonstrations, in many cases they found that it was a better cleaner than acids. Also, it was less aggressive to the coils. As we developed the coil cleaners, we also had an aerosol filling line. So we decided to start developing aerosol products also related. The passion came from the challenge of developing the best products in the marketplace. In 1988, we realized we needed to expand to dominate the market. We purchased a company called Continental Research Corporation out of Dallas, Texas, which gave us Coil. Coil was a very successful acid cleaner, and that gave us a well-rounded line. In 1996, the owner of Stewart Hall was thinking about what the transition would be. He did not want to sell it to a company that would absorb it. The passion had to continue to make the best products, and RectorSeal was a perfect example of that. So RectorSeal was chosen to continue the legacy. It became a perfect blend of companies to develop the future of all our products.
Here we show the drivers of the coil cleaner demand, what they were looking for. We did a survey of 636 HVAC technicians, 48% of those residential, 42% commercial, and 65% of them with more than 5 years of experience. When it came to cleaning, 88% used coil cleaners for cleaning, 8% for degreasing, and 2% for disinfecting. 49% of those believed the cleaning strength was the #1 driver of their purchase of a coil cleaner. 87% dilute the cleaners before applying to equipment. What we learned is how we need to make sure and clearly communicate that a product is concentrated. Now, when it came to foaming, 53% used standard foaming. 37% of those like heavy foaming. 10% non-rinsing or a self-rinsing. Here is RectorSeal's updated coil cleaner product line. Coil, Renews Blue, Renews Brown, Foam Core, D factor, clean and safe in the aerosol and in the gallon. Coil right, Coil cure, dissolve for ductless mini splits in a gallon and aerosol, and KO dirt blaster. The new additions to RectorSeal coil cleaners, we have new formulas with Coil, foam core, and D factor. And we have new products with Renews Brown, clean and safe in the gallon concentrate, and the aerosol Coil cure. New products, new branding, a new beginning for our coil cleaners. Now let's talk about applications, what they are looking for when it comes to an outdoor condenser coil cleaner. And that is a product, a cleaner that will quickly penetrate and remove the greasy soils and oxidation. For the grease, you're going to use an alkaline product, a sodium hydroxide. To remove mineral buildup like rust, you'll have acid is the most effective product. And then you want to have something that is foaming, that pulls out the particulates, and then it needs to be a product that is rinsed 5 to 8 minutes later. You need a product that's biodegradable, but as a rule, a high alkaline, very effective condenser coil cleaner should not be used for indoor evaporator coils. Now let's look at RectorSeal's condenser coil cleaners. New formula with Coil. We had Coil up until about 4 or 5 years ago. That was a hydrofluoric acid. This product is more of a citric acid. It is an acid base. It is a maximum strength, high foaming. It's a foaming product, brightener, cleaner for finned and air-cooled condensers. It penetrates. It has surfactant added to it, so the cleaner will go in, allows the cleaner to wet the entire surface, and then the foaming starts to pick up and lift all the contaminants off of it. It can be used for cleaning electronic air filters, and the aluminum surface is left completely clean and insulation free in less than 5 minutes. And this is a product that really should be rinsed after 5 minutes after applying. Renews Blue is our strong, high alkaline based product, maximum strength, high foaming, the foaming action that lifts the loosened material out of the normally inaccessible areas. It's great, especially for those greasy applications for an alkaline cleaner. In fact, we have now this year a handful of products that now have the NSF approval to be used for cleaning coils in the food preparation areas. It leaves the aluminum surfaces clean, bright, and shiny. It is a concentrate, and it needs to be rinsed no more than 8 minutes later. Another new product is Renews Brown, another high alkaline based product, maximum strength, high foaming. And also it is the foaming action. It loosens the material out of the normally inaccessible areas to where it can be rinsed away to low pressure water. It leaves the aluminum surfaces nice and clean, bright and shiny. But again, here's a high alkaline product that needs to be rinsed no more than 8 minutes later. Here's another condenser coil cleaner called Foam Core. Not as high on the pH level as the two previous products. It is an alkaline base, it is high strength, and it has maximum foaming. Maybe applications where a maximum alkaline or a high alkaline product is not needed, but still a very strong alkaline would be Foam Core. Again, with a foaming action that floats all loosened material out of the inaccessible areas. Also very good for removing the grease found on the thickly coated coils. Again, with all of our cleaners, it has a very selective surfactant that allows the cleaner to go into the coil, and then it reacts, and then it starts pulling the particulates up and cleaning the aluminum, leaving it nice and clean, bright and shiny. Now let's look at our coil cleaners that are suitable for both the outdoor condenser and the indoor evaporator coils. D factor, a new formula. It is maximum degreasing. It has high strength cleaning, has low foaming. It removes the grime, oil, and grease and dust from a condenser coils as well as the evaporator coils. There may be instances where strictly an evaporator coil cleaner would not work because there is some grease in here, but it does have the low foaming feature that many contractors like to have for the indoor evaporator, but it also has the great grease cutting capability for outdoor applications as well. Clean and safe in the aerosol, and as well as clean and safe in the gallon. It's a universal cleaner, self-rinsing, which means it has some foaming, but not maximum foaming. It is mild strength, so it's neither an acid nor a strong caustic cleaner, but it is safe to use in those environmentally friendly coil cleaning applications to remove the soils. It's a biodegradable product. It presents very little hazard to people, animals, aquatic life, and vegetation. But it's unlike the strong acid or caustic coil cleaners, this product is not going to chemically attack or corrode the coils or any of the surrounding metal around it, the adjacent roofing materials. But I will show you later how we have an OEM approval for this product to be used for aluminum coils. Let's take a look at strictly the indoor evaporator coil cleaners. And what you want for something like this is not necessarily a cleaner to cut the grease. There's very little grease to consider for strictly evaporator coil cleaners. There is some foaming to pull out particulates, but because these are generally a self-rinsing product and they're used for the indoor coil, you're going to use the condensation that the coil is going to produce to be the rinsing mechanism. So having a high foaming can be an issue when we're talking about airflow across that coil and a lot of foaming on it. So, but these are also generally not strong enough to be used for outdoor condenser coils because of the little foaming capability that it has. And it's really more of a detergent than it is either an acid or an alkaline cleaner. And with our Coil Right product we've had for many years, we now have the NSF approval on it. Again, it's a non-acid, it's a non-caustic product. It's mild strength, low foaming. We mix this product 4-to-1 compared to most of our competitors that are 3 parts water to 1 part concentrate. It reduces the head pressure on overheated compressors, increases the equipment efficiency, and decreases the power consumption. It's safe for all metals, including aluminum, when used as directed. But as you can see, it does have the NSF approval. And then one of our new products that we're incredibly excited about for indoor evaporator cleaners, we have a non-acidic, mild strength foaming for the indoor coils that is a cleaner and disinfectant, EPA registered disinfectant, virucidal against herpes simplex virus type 1 and 2, canine parvovirus, and it disinfects against Legionella pneumophila. It's designed specifically for HVAC evaporators in homes, nursing homes, institutions, offices, schools, motels, hotels, but also consider the cruise lines. It has an EPA registered cleaner and disinfectant that destroys the bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Let's look at that in a little more detail. The Coil Cure and COVID-19. An EPA registered disinfectant, that means it's been registered with the Environmental Protection Agency. The EPA has evaluated the product efficacy and it makes sure that the public health claims we make on the product are accurate. Claims of Coil Cure is that it's a cleaner disinfectant, can be used against the SARS-CoV-2, the cause of COVID-19. Coil Cure is the first to be added to this list. It's a registered disinfectant with emerging viral pathogens and human coronavirus claims for use against the SARS-CoV-2. For ductless mini-split systems, also NSF approved, is our Dissolve in an aerosol as well as the gallon. It's a biodegradable product, high strength, non-foaming cleaner. It's a non-corrosive coil cleaner specifically designed to safely clean the mini-split evaporator coils, and we have a kit for it as well that comes with the gallon and 2 funnel bags. But these products are also sold individually in the gallon and the aerosol. Unlike an acid or the caustic alkaline cleaners, it's not going to corrode the coils, the adjacent roofing materials or application tools, but also very easy and safe to use on the blower wheels. The extension tube on the aerosol makes it very easy to use. It's not going to harm the aluminum, copper, or steel and acts as a corrosion inhibitor with no heat transfer loss. Then finally, we have KO Dirt Blaster. It's a quick drying solvent, heavy duty, no CFCs, but is a great grease dissolver, especially for those rooftop units for restaurants. It can be used against the grease and oil on refrigeration coils, oil burning surfaces, and other machine parts. It's non-conductive, or has a high dielectric strength to it. It's not going to short out the electrical equipment, such as switches, relays, circuit breakers, motors, electrical components. But this is the second product that Harvey had designed in the mid-'80s after designing Renews, the first non-acid high-foaming coil cleaner. KO Dirt Blaster would be the next innovation Stewart Hall provided. So why RectorSeal's coil cleaners? The longevity. RectorSeal has a history of coil cleaner market share leadership and innovation. Versatility. We now have a complete line of products for all HVAC coil cleaning maintenance and applications. And the savings. Properly maintained systems will save money by improving their efficiency, improving it and clean it to operate according to how it was designed, extending the life of the equipment, and delaying costly repairs and replacement. Now let's look at a few of our other products. TurboClean, AC System Flush. It cleans refrigerant line sets when installing new compressors after a compressor burnout, or when you're converting to R410A refrigerant or any of the new refrigerants that are used in POE oil, and you're not able to change the line sets, and it's converting from a refrigerant using a mineral oil or an alkylbenzene oil. It removes the oil, the sludge, carbon, and other deposits found inside the refrigerant line sets. Provides both a chemical and a mechanical cleaning, scrubbing, using because our delivery system has a patented rifled tubing in the tube that feeds the hose. It is a refillable design. You can see that a kit comes with the delivery system, as well as a pint, the hose, and the shutoff tool, the flushing tool. It's also available with the pints are sold separately, 12 to a case, and we also sell the gallon of the TurboClean. AC Leak Freeze Pro. AC Leak Freeze Pro revitalizes air conditioning, mini split, and refrigeration systems by permanently sealing small, hard to find micro gas leaks. Does not contain polymers. There's nothing in its chemistry that's going to turn it into a polymer, unlike our competitors. It is OEM approved. It's compatible with all refrigerants. It infuses into the system through a standard 1/4-inch service port. It has a non-clogging nano formula. It's also available with Magic Frost, a leak sealant and Magic Frost that reduces the friction. It enhances the system's performance. When it reduces a friction, it reduces compressor noise and it extends the compressor life. We also have the AC Leak Freeze with UV dye, a formula that enables UV light source to detect larger leaks for system assessment. The product listings, the 1.46 ounce, that is good up to 6-ton systems. We have it as a 1.46 ounce Nano Pro. We also have it with a 1.46 ounce Nano Pro leak sealant with Magic Frost, the system enhancer, 2-in-1 product. And then you can see we have the 1.46 ounce leak sealant with UV dye. And on the right side, we also came out with a 1/2 ounce offering for systems up to 2 ton. Since a majority of those ductless mini split systems are 2 tons or less, we offered a smaller offering, one with AC Leak Freeze and also AC Leak Freeze Nano with UV dye. Gulf Coat aerosol coating. The Gulf Coat aerosol coating, it's the same coating protection from Modine that they provide for manufacturers, such as Trane's Complete Coat. Trane's Complete Coat is a tough epoxy coating that uniformly covers all condensing coil surfaces. Carrier's Weather Shield, protection with armor plates, or there's a coastal model from Goodman, and then there's Ream's Coastal Coating, and then York's E-Coat Coating. They send that to a company called Modine as one of the providers. RectorSeal has partnered with Modine to provide this coating, this corrosive protection in an aerosol can. I have it available in blue and clear. I encourage you to go to our website and see how the steps are that are necessary to provide that coating. It's not only great for those condensing systems that are in the coastal area that perhaps when the unit was installed didn't come with the coastal coating that the manufacturers provide. This is a great way to handle it in the field. When you are putting in a replacement, coat the outside with a Gulf Coat aerosol spray and also inject it with the AC leak freeze inside the system. GulfClean maintenance chemicals. GulfClean available as a coil cleaner and a salt reducer. Again, RectorSeal partnered with Modine to manufacture a warranty-approved coil cleaning product that's designed for their Electrofin and In-Situ OEM-applied coil coating. The coil cleaner, it cleans the evaporator coils and the condenser coils and refrigeration units. It's non-acidic, it's non-caustic, it removes the soils, has the deep foaming capability, it's biodegradable, and it's environmentally friendly. We also have the GulfClean salt reducer, also for the evaporator and condenser coils, but it helps in the removal of those soluble salts that have built up. It's a non-flammable product. What is key in order for, with any other coil cleaning product other than these two, it can tear away the epoxy phenolic coating. These products will not do that. It's not going to interfere with the adhesion of the protective coatings. Here's our coil cleaner selector guide. You can see that on the top, we list from left to right the cleaners to use for condensers, condenser and evaporator, evaporator only, and then a general cleaner and also a ductless mini split cleaner. And then when you go down the column, you see the properties. It's cleaning strength, foaming, brightening, disinfectant, degreasing, biodegradable, self-rinsing, but also the bottom two, the EPA registered as well as NSF non-food applications could be very important for those contractors, for nursing homes, or even the cruise lines. And then it shows you the dilution ratio. And then finally, here is the OEM approval for aluminum coil cleaning from Goodman Technical Services. And they state that for units equipped with aluminum tube evaporator coil, the safest way to clean it is just to flush it with water. The coil cleaners and drain tablets generally will contain corrosive chemicals that can be harmful to aluminum tube and fin evaporator coils. So here is a list of products that is an alternative cleaning method. If there needs to be some degreasing to take place, that just flushing water will not suffice. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you for the next class.